it's Stephanie with Coffee, Paper, Scissors. Today is Easy Craft with Pam and Steph Day. And today we are working on book page envelopes. And I thought originally that I would take out a book page, with all words and do something. But I thought, I don't know that I want to do that in this journal that I'm working on. So I decided a picture book was going to be it for me today. And this book is Moments to Treasure, Ideals Publishing. And it's from Roman numerals. So, you know how that is. What is that? ML, XXB, 50, 60, no. I don't know what it is. 75? Is that right? Is an L 50? 60, 75 maybe? Okay, so I am going to take out this page. I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife to get it out. I think I heard it cutting. Yep, I got it. And I'm going to make an envelope to go down in this lace pocket here. And so the journal that I'm working on right now is sort of like blue, brown, orangey fall colors. Let's see, I want to straighten that cut side up. And I thought I would make a tall envelope, like a coin envelope. I don't know if you call them coin envelopes when they're tall. I want this to be centered though. And so instead of what I would normally do, this sort of a thing and kind of center that, I am going to end up having my seam on the side. So what I will do is, let's see. Well, I'm gonna just cut it straight in half then, it looks like. Well, do I? No, I'm gonna come over just a little bit. So you can get your image kind of right where you want it and put the seam where you want it. Your seam doesn't have to be in the center. Do what you want to do. And then what I'll do is, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna fold this side over here. Probably would be a good thing to use your, doggone, I always forget what those things are called. Scoreboard. I do not know why I have such a hard time with that, but I always forget what a scoreboard is called. Okay, let's see, my pencil. Every time I lose my pencil, I think of Pam. When I was at her house, we were down in her craft room, and I said, oh, I didn't bring a pencil. Do you have a pencil I can use? And she said, she's like, I have one. I'm like, you only have one pencil? And she was like, like, poor me, I only have one. She's, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it was like I was saying, like, the inadequacy. I don't know. It was just hilarious. So she's like, I'm fine, Stephanie. I don't need all the pencils. And I'm like, poor Pam, do you need some pencils? So now I told her that I have a whole bunch of pencils. She's like, ooh, you have a whole bunch of pencils. And I'm like, I don't mean it like that. Oh my goodness, it was really funny. Like, I don't mean it like that. I just mean I need a whole bunch of pencils. I lose them. And so I've noticed even more since I've been, back from visiting her. I'm just making a mark So I'm making a mark where I want to fold it up because I have to decide how long I want this thing. And I'm thinking here is going to be good. So we're going to lose some leaves, but that's okay because I've got lots of leaves here. Just like I have lots of pencils, Pam. But anyway, she's like, I don't know. So I have so many pencils because I lose them. So every time since I've been back, like I said, I've been thinking of her every time I'm looking for a pencil. And seriously, I will have 3 of them hidden somewhere underneath my piles at all times while I'm crafting. And so I'm like, well, I don't even understand how you can make journals without pencils and, you know, just do what we're doing without pencils. And she said she just measures everything. And okay, that doesn't make sense because don't you have to mark where you measure? I don't know. But anyway, it was a funny moment. We both got really giggly about it, and I'm probably not explaining it well at all. I am cutting this part off just to get rid of some bulk, and I inked it so that I could see my line. So you don't need, you know, one of those envelope makers. You can come up with your own envelope shape, you know. It can be however you want it to be. We're gonna just make some corners here. Get rid of that little piece. And I don't think I'm gonna ink because it's just, I actually kind of like the way it blends. That's just so pretty. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, so I'm thinking though, what I want to do is I want my flap to hang. I feel like I want my flap to hang over. So you can decide also when you do it like this, you can decide when you put your seam on the side, which way do you want your flap? It can be either way, right? And I think I want my flap here. It messes with the tree just a little bit, but it's okay. I want my flap here because I want something hanging over. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so before I glue everything down, I am going to go ahead and get all of my cuts done. So I'm gonna lose this section of bulk. And I can see my fold on this side. So I'm just gonna do this. Now I'm having a hard time seeing this fold though. Yeah, I can't see it. Now I can. Okay. So now my flap will be here, and I am gonna have it be just a little shaped. Now, you can do this, you just don't wanna, you know, fold it. You don't wanna put a crease in your paper, but to have your sides be the same shape, you just kind of, you somewhat fold it over. Just don't crease the paper. And go to your edge there. So there we have that. Where's my piece that I cut out? Did I throw it away? Because I could take it and line this part with it, couldn't I? Put my tree back together. I could do that. I mean, I don't need to. I'm not gonna. I actually kind of like having the difference there. And I want to, I think I'm going to do a punch, like a thumb punch. I had to jump up and get it. A lot of times I like to use my oval instead of the circle. Just do the best I can to center it. That's good. And I will ink that fold as well. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. It has, oh, okay. It looks like it's cracking. So I'm gonna have to do something there. The paper must be just old enough. But I don't like how it's so close to the fold that it kind of causes it to not, I don't know, lay down properly. So I'm just gonna take a little bit off, just a little at an angle. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put some lace right here because it might tear because it's cracking. Is that what I want to do? I'm thinking. Okay, let's go ahead and glue it together. I want that down. And we're just going to put glue on this folded over part. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Pam comes up with because we didn't talk about what kind of book page. We just said book page. So we'll see. Maybe she does a picture also. Maybe she does, I don't know, like a songbook. Maybe she does a novel or a children's book. I don't know. We'll see. You can use all of those to make envelopes, just depending on whatever journal or you're making or working in. You can just pull out something that goes and make yourself an envelope out of it. Okay. I'm gonna think about, I have some very thin laces that I think would work well. Let's see here. Like this one here is really thin. That's thin. It'll fold farther over, which might be nice. I mean, it's not exactly the look I was going for. I didn't intend to use it, but it's fine. I can use it, right? Such a pretty picture. I do like this color better. So I'm thinking if I just kind of glue it straight across, it'll make sure that the thing doesn't come apart on me. We're getting rain today. I'm so excited about it. Except for that, I gave my car a bath last week and now it, you know, is all rained on. So that's not good, but okay, we're gonna do some Fabri-Tac, I think. I'm gonna go right over my seam here. Make sure I get it really stuck there. where's my little thing? Just trim that off. Of course, now that's going to make it so that it doesn't want to lay down flat, which isn't the greatest. Was not my intention there. So I guess I'm going to have to just stick it underneath. Now it blends more than I wanted it to. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see. I was thinking, since there's blue over here on this page, I could do a blue flower, which helps. Doggone the flap. I could put something real heavy on it to keep it held down, but you know, it's fine. I didn't ink around this. Where's my... I haven't made a tag, but I do have something to put in. Well, no, I mean, I will make a tag. I don't have one yet, but I have some things ready for it. And I thought actually that I would use book page for the base of my tag. So, you know, it's book page and book page. So anyway, that breaks it up a little bit and brings the color in from that side. So I like that. Let's get some glue. I think we'll do glue here, plenty of that, probably more than I needed, and then we'll do fabric glue for where the lace is. Okay, and it's gonna ooze. I'm really thirsty. I should have brought my water bottle in here. All right, I'm gonna pause and work on a tag to put on the inside. All right, so I went ahead and made a tag and kind of decorated. Did I do that part with you? I think I did. All right, so I added "A Good Life is a collection of happy moments." I hot glued that. So yeah, it's lace, and obviously that's going to make it stick. So I just put some wax paper, and I didn't do a lot of hot glue, but the hot glue is not going to come off, or you know, it's not going to peel off. So this is how it turned out. I decided to hold this down with just a little clip, and I might, you know, have something come out of the top of that. And then inside we have our tag. And I just glued on some flowers, stitched around onto some music paper. So I thought that turned out really cute. So there we have our really pretty book page envelope. I hope you like it, and please go over and see what Pam did. I will be checking her out myself to see what she came up with her book page envelope. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.